There was a season in my life where I hit rock bottom, like actual rock bottom. But the crazy thing is that nobody told me that when you hit rock bottom, that it's actually solid ground. Hey, my name is Nikki and welcome to my channel. If you're new, of course when I'm filming. Hey, my name is Nikki and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found me. I'm just a regular mom figuring out life in real time. No filter, no perfection, just honest truth. And today's truth is kind of personal. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, get a snack, hydrate. Because this video is for every woman who has felt overlooked, unseen, hidden, completely invisible, even to herself. And if that's you right now, you found the right space. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna apologize in advance because this whole time it was super quiet, and the second I decided to open my mouth is when they want to have construction and there's a fire and all the things. So I apologize in advance. So I want all of the women to come to the front that are holding it down on the outside but screaming and tearing it up on the inside. Okay, come to the front. I want to talk to the women that get up every single day and go to work to a job she possibly can't stand, or she might like her job, but she comes home exhausted, tired, drained, and takes care of everybody else but neglects herself. I want to talk to the women that are stay-at-home moms and their whole entire world revolves around their kids, their husband, their family, and doing the absolute most, and again, neglecting themselves. I want to talk to the businesswoman who is at the peak of her career or even climbing up to that peak, and you have put every ounce of your talent, your research, your schooling into this business, the corporate ladder that you climb. Then at the end of the day, when you come home and you've surpassed all of those other top dogs, it's just you at home, quiet, exhausted, neglecting yourself. Even though all of our stories are different, we're still the same. And we neglect ourselves. I know that person, and that person was me until I hit rock bottom. I'm a woman in my 40s, figuring out life right now, taking care of my girls, showing up, doing what needs to be done, being strong because I did not have a choice. But inside, I was in this state of depression and neglecting everything that had to do with me. I was like so much into hair and beauty and nails, like everything, like to bring the inner beauty out of you. And I neglected all of it. I didn't even recognize myself. I hated where we were living. I hated what I saw in the mirror. I didn't hate my job, but I felt like there was so much more for us. And then I had this dream of something bigger, more space, more peace, more freedom for me and my girls. But every single day I would think of that and I would talk myself down and be like, that's not for you. That's not for people who are here in this space. It's just a dream. It's just a shoulda, coulda, woulda type thing. And the saddest part is that the self-doubt got so loud and I had been invisible to myself for so long that I didn't even realize that I just simply gave up. I was just existing, going through the motions, surviving but not living. And the woman that I used to be, the one that could laugh and be carefree, I missed her so much, but I didn't know how to find her anymore. She was literally lost. I was lost. And that's when I hit rock bottom. Not something gradually, not neat and organized. It wasn't like, little moments or whatever. It was like, boom, all at once. I remember being so tired, like not sleepy tired, like soul tired, like the type of tired that no amount of sleep could fix. I could sleep for days if I allowed myself to. The kind of tired that is from carrying too much for too long and just feeling completely alone, even though I was surrounded by friends and family. And for the first time in a long time, I stopped running from that feeling and I just sat with it. I let myself feel everything, feel how bad things really got. And that's when God showed up. Not dramatically, not with like this big sign in the skies, And it wasn't like I heard an audible voice. It was just this strong feeling of that's enough. This is not where I'm supposed to be. This is not where I'm supposed to be. That's it. That's all. And something inside of me just shifted, And meanwhile, this whole process was not just like an overnight thing. Like once I hit rock bottom, I was there for quite a bit, But it just came to the point where just after getting that feeling of that's it, you're done, get up, it just shifted. Like there was finally a crack in the wall that I had built around myself, and finally some light was starting to come in. And then I made a decision. I mean, not a big decision, not like a whole life plan, but just a small, quiet promise to myself. You will never let yourself be this low again. I'm going to start choosing me, even if I don't know how yet, even if I fail at doing it, even if I have doubt while doing it, I'm going to keep trying. And that was the beginning of me starting my glow up. Not a product or a plan, just one decision. Hey, so real quick, if you like this content and like me spilling my guts about, from rock bottom to starting to have a glow up, would you like the video? Would you share it and subscribe? Because I'm really trying to come out every Monday. I'm trying. Remember, we're truth here. I'm trying because we're just getting started and getting all into good stuff, and I don't want y'all to miss anything. Okay? So let's get back into it. Now, let me just be honest with you and make it real. This whole rock bottom process was not pretty at all. I'm giving you the PG version, but I mean, snot nose, screaming, crying, not eating too much. Like, I was a hot mess. Starting over when you hit rock bottom, I promise you, was not cute. There's no like dramatic music playing in the background, and it's not an overnight transformation. I promise you. Honestly, it just was me making one small decision, then another one, then another one, and then another one. It looked like me finally really looking into the mirror and saying, I'm going to really take care of this face today. Just today, we're going to put on makeup or we're going to do my lashes. It looked like me driving in my truck on my way to work, and instead of drowning in my thoughts and being, in my head, I would turn on worship music and I would have God in the passenger seat with me. It looked like taking small steps when everything inside of me was saying, get back into bed. And this perspective for me changed a lot of how I see things. When you hit rock bottom, and I know a lot of you have heard this, there's nowhere else to go but up. But think about it. When you hit rock bottom, there's nothing lower, until you get the courage to stand up again. You're going to look back and you're going to say, I don't ever want to be there again. I don't ever want to feel like that again. there's gotta be changes. And the moment you decide to move, that's when everything shifts. That's when you start to feel lighter. And the moment you decide to move is when everything starts to shift and it starts to feel a little bit lighter. I promise you. It's not done overnight. It's not done perfectly. Not at all. And you start to feel it before you can see it. And that feeling, that's God saying, you're doing it. You're moving in the right direction. I'm here with you. So 2 years after my rock bottom, I still have a long way to go. I still have self-doubt. And I don't think that's ever truly going to go away. But I just recognize the signs and I'm able just to shove it out of my head and just shoo it away and just replace it with positive thoughts. And I'm not going to pretend otherwise. Like, I'm not going to pretend that, I'm just peaches and rainbows. That's not on this channel. But, for sure, I am not the woman that I was 2 years ago. I've lost some weight. I've gained and then lost and then gained a little bit more. But now I've lost 30 pounds. I found my laugh again. And I found my faith again, which I'm even more ecstatic about because it keeps me grounded. And this is the space that I want to be in. I found a new perspective on how I want life to look and to be for me and my girls. But most importantly, I found me again. Like, I feel more alive and more willing to go out and go do things. Yeah, it's starting to look really good for my mental health. I'm telling you my story and sitting here before you today. Every woman over 30 that has felt overlooked, unseen, felt like they've lost themselves, forgotten, that I'm not gonna cry. To know that where you are right now is not where you have to stay. There is so much out there for you. That dream you have that feels like it's unattainable, that it's just too big, it's not. You just haven't given yourself permission to go after it. And once you get up off of the floor and start seeing the light, I promise you, you're gonna feel so much better. Because I did. And I need you to hear me. Okay? You don't have to wait until you have money. You don't have to wait until the kids are older. You don't have to wait until you lose the weight or the situation gets better or you finally feel ready, because that moment is not coming. That's a myth. That feeling is a myth. You start before you feel ready. Because for me, I was not ready to come back on YouTube. I have tried before and fallen off and went on TikTok and fell off of that because of the anxiety that I felt, You just got to do it and just push through it. Do it ugly. Do it snot nose if you have to. Do it if you're sick. Just post the video. Just go outside. Just sing that song. So corny, but I'm telling you, it's just do it. Do it scared. You're allowed to start right now with exactly where you are, with what you have, and as you are. So I'm just gonna leave you with this last thing. I did not pull myself out of the season that I was in 2 years ago. I did not do it on my own. It was only the grace of God that actually pulled me out and literally set me on my feet. There was no other way. I tried to do it alone for years. And I just kept sitting in this cycle over and over and over and over again with no positive results. I literally wore myself out to the point that I was just too tired to try to care. And that's when he stepped in and he literally took over from there. He didn't fix everything overnight. I mean, if we're being honest, that man is still working on me. And if you're in that dark space right now, that soul tired, rock bottom, invisible place, I just want you to know that you're not alone. You're not forgotten. You're not too far gone. You are literally just one decision away from starting a completely new life, a completely new you. So if this video found you today, it was definitely not by accident, and I hope you enjoyed it. But I want you to do one thing for me, okay? I want you to write down one thing that you have just been pushing off that you really wanted to do. And I want you to do it today. Okay, you know what? I'll give you an hour. In 1 hour, I want you to start doing it. And that's how starting over starts. It's making that one decision, saying you're going to do it, and then actually doing it. Whether it's completely messed up and trash, at least you started, and then you just perfect it from there. And if this video resonates with you, please share it with another person that you think it'll help. I hope that I can make another video and post it on Mondays. That's my days that I'm trying to do. But in the meantime, love yourself always, and I'll see you in the next video.